Hello everybody again. So this is the second part of our lesson, which is about grammar. As you can see clearly, the title is about countable and uncountable nouns. Believe me that this course might seem very easy, but the more, personally speaking, the more I come, to teach this lesson, the more I encounter certain problems and come across new terms and new words and new rules. So this is going to be very exciting, believe me. Okay, countable and uncountable nouns. So, analyzing the title, countable nouns, it means the nouns that we can count. Like pen, plural pens, one pen, two pen, three pens. Table, tables. So the things that we can add the s and that we can count. Apart from, we are going to see irregular nouns, in the end of the course. And uncountable nouns, something which we cannot count, like the air. We cannot say one air, two airs, so it's impossible. So the concept of the air is uncountable. We cannot count it. Okay. So let's go. Let's read the three first paragraphs, uh, and go to explain the course in details. Okay, the first one says, families traveling with babies and young children this way, please. Two, place all watches, belts, mobile phones, and keys in the trays, please. Have you got any water or other liquids in your bag? Any scissors, knives, or other sharp objects? The third or the last part tells, I've got some bad news. Our flight's delayed by 5 hours. Oh no, my family is going to be waiting for us at the other end. Okay, so as I said before, okay, we have countable and uncountable nouns. So we are going to read the presentation and understand the lesson, okay, and have some exceptional rules and the new rules that I have come across. Countable nouns are words for things that you can count. They have both a singular and plural form. You can use them with a or an and numbers. One phone, two phones, an announcement, two announcements. So please, for okay, these articles a and n, please don't try to confuse them. We put a when the following word starts with a consonant. Okay, and we use an when the term followed by is or starts with a vowel. Okay. Don't try to confuse these articles, please. Uncountable nouns are words for things that you cannot count. Example, music, liquid, they are singular. You cannot use them with a or an or numbers. They have no plural forms. It's okay. We cannot say two musics. It's impossible. Or this is a music. Okay, so it's not grammatically correct. Countable nouns, uncountable nouns. Countable nouns, an apple, two apples, some apples. So you can count it. Okay, there is no problem. Uncountable nouns, music, news, piece of music, some music, news. So for uncountable nouns, sometimes you can add some expressions if you want to make the plural form. For example, bread, bread, the what we eat, bread we eat. It's a uncountable noun, but we can say, for example, loaf of bread, and the plural loaves of bread. It's okay. Okay, so there are a lot of examples. When you want to measure uncountable nouns or talk about a specific quantity, you can use an expression: bottles of water, a bowl of salad, two tins of soup, a packet of sugar. So this is what I talked about. For example, but water, you cannot say one water, two waters, so it's impossible. But you can say bottle of water. Okay, bottle of water. For example, sugar. You cannot say one sugar, two sugars, but you can say a piece of sugar. And the plural, you can say two pieces of sugar. So there are ways to make the plural nouns for uncountable nouns. Tip or advice: some nouns which are uncountable in English are often countable in other languages. Luggage, money, news, information, advice. Say some information, a piece of luggage. Don't say some information, some luggages. So this is incorrect also. Some nouns can be both countable and uncountable with different meanings. Keep your luggage with you at all times, on all occasions. It's okay, it doesn't mean one time, speaking about the concept of the time. Quick, we haven't got much time. The general concept of the time. So this is what I speak, or what I'm speaking about. I love Italian coffee. Uncountable. Can I have 3 coffees, please? 3 cups of coffee. Can I have some cakes? A number of whole cakes. So for this remark, or for this tabini, for countable and uncountable nouns, sometimes you can use both countable and uncountable nouns depending on the context of depending on the context which you are talking about. It's okay. Um, you can use with uncountable nouns and plural countable nouns some, music, some, cups. It's okay. Some, the quantifier some, you can use it with uncountable nouns to make their plurals. Plural nouns, you usually form plural nouns by adding s, es, or ies. Belt, belts, key, keys, watch, watches. Okay, the examples we have here. Family, families. Some nouns have an irregular plural form like child, children, man, man, woman, woman, mouse, mice, louse, lice. So we have a lot of irregular nouns because their form changes. So this is in brief the explanation of the course. Now we move to the part of exercises. Exercise 1 says complete the labels with the words in the box: bread, cheese, pasta, rice, sugar, toothpaste, water, wine. So you're going to to put or to distinguish between between countable and uncountable nouns. 2. Complete the sentences A and B with the pairs of words in the box: glasses, glass, light, lights, paper, papers, room, rooms, time, times, cake, cakes. You will try to make the pairs of the words to complete the exercise. 3. Exercise 3. Add A or N to the countable nouns and some to the uncountable nouns. So as I said, please pay attention to A and N. And I told you the difference before, and some with uncountable nouns. Exercise 4, and finally, correct the sentences. One sentence is correct. So you've got 6 sentences, one of them is correct and the rest is false, which you are going to correct. And if possible, I'd be very happy if you write some examples about countable and uncountable nouns, of course, which I'm going to correct for you later. This is it. This is the end. This is the part of the exercises. So let me tell you that I was very happy and glad to deliver to you this course, to explain it to you in and as usual, if you have any questions or remarks or suggestions, if you don't understand something, if you have problem with the grammatical rules or questions or anything that is absurd for you, that is unclear, don't hesitate to contact me at any time through, of course, social media. Thanks a lot for paying attention with the course. I wish you the best of luck, my students.